What is up, everybody? Big C here. Sorry I haven't made any videos or uploaded anything. Kind of having YouTube issues. They didn't access my live stream, so I can't go live streaming for like another, I think, 24 hours. So hopefully they get their stuff together so I can actually really start live streaming and doing what I really want to do. But so we are in week 2 of preseason. 2 more weeks to go until the actual season. I think it's like September 8th. I think the first game is September 8th, and then everybody plays Sunday. 8th or 9th. I can't remember. My days are so out of whack right now. Literally, I just started a new job a couple weeks ago, so my schedule has changed from working nights to working mornings, so now my whole sleep schedule is kind of out of whack. But I'm getting there. I'm actually really enjoying the fucking mornings. So, NFL news, which everybody knows and probably everybody has already heard. Antonio Brown is out with frostbite. Poor dude. And then, I guess apparently Antonio Brown was upset because he can't wear his helmet that he's worn for, 10 plus seasons? That is not NFL regulated anymore. It's not even under regulation anymore. And this fool's like, I'm not going to play football until I get to wear my helmet. Who gives a shit? Get a new helmet. Play the damn game. I need it because I have you on my fucking fantasy league this year. So I need Antonio Brown to play. Please. And then out of Dallas training camp, they said reportedly out of camp that Dak Prescott asked for $40 million instead of the estimated, I think, 30 that everybody thinks that he's gonna get. Me personally, I wouldn't pay the kid $30 million because I haven't seen him really do anything. I mean, yes, he's gone to the playoffs. I think they won it. I think the Cowboys won the division. That's how big of a fucking Cowboys fan I really am. I don't care. As you can tell in the back, that is my America's favorite. Dallas Cowboys are no longer America's favorite. They haven't been America's favorite since I was a kid in the 90s, okay? That is the last thing I remember of America's favorite, a.k.a. the Dallas Cowboys being that badass, was in the 90s. Now they just suck. Suck. Another thing, I don't know if anybody's heard that Odell Beckham, I believe, he may or may not be playing in preseason due to his back or something like that. I don't know. I know Aaron Rodgers is not making his debut for preseason due to his back. So, whatever. But, more importantly, let me get this out because I'm a little frustrated. Indianapolis Colts. Reports coming out of training camp that Andrew Luck is not going to be playing in any of the preseason games. That means all 4 of them, there's pretty much going to be Jacoby Brissett and his backup, which is fine. You know, Brissett, he did what he had to do the year that Andrew was out. Like, he was done for that year. We had a shitty O-line, I'm not going to lie. The kid was running for his life, but when he was able to stay in the pocket, he was able to make some plays, and he was actually able to do some moves and shakes. So I'm not worried as a Colts fan just yet. If Andrew can't go week 1, that we have our backup Brissett coming in, because yes, he's had more time in training camp doing more reps than Andrew, so I mean, I give him that edge, but I still ride with Luck, man. Luck's my dude. I just need him to stay healthy. If I can somehow formulate like a cool little bubble around Andrew where he would be safe and healthy for the whole season, I would, and it's NFL regulation, I would totally do it. I would totally do it. Because I feel like everybody else is talking about NFL, Network, ESPN, that the Colts have a chance of being a Super Bowl contender. I believe that they could be a Super Bowl contender only because of what we've done in the draft the past couple seasons by adding the players that we've needed to, tightening up the O-line, tightening up our defense for sure, and then just having the vets do their damn thing like T.Y. Hilton, and the list goes on. So that's what's coming out of Colts training camp. And then, of course, I have to say this, the Patriots. I applaud Tom Brady. I'm going to applaud you on this, Tom Brady, for putting your house up on the market. You're pretty much giving the people of Foxborough, this is going to probably be my last year, hopefully, in Foxborough as a Patriot. Now that they've given it, I think God damn it, I can't remember the contract deal. It's like 2 years. It's like impossible. If like a team really needed a quarterback, and they decided to go, hey Belichick, we are interested in Brady. That number has risen to like I think 40 to 45 million just to get Tom Brady for one fucking season next season. If he doesn't go with the Patriots on what they did with his contract. Yes, he is an unrestricted free agent at the end of this season, which is huge. Huge. Because I feel if Brady does what Brady does best, which is get to the Super Bowl, win a Super Bowl, he'll probably be done with New England. Or even if they don't even make it to the fucking playoffs. Because I have a feeling that Brady's not done in the NFL. I believe that Brady is done with the Patriots. I think he's done everything that he can by winning titles, winning Super Bowls, divisions, all that shit. Making the AFC just one of those divisions that you love to hate. You only hate them because you got that one fucking team in Foxborough. Other than that, the AFC is a pretty damn good division. I mean, I'm very curious to see a lot of teams coming out of the AFC, how they're gonna really do. I'm curious about the Baltimore Ravens. This is actually the first year without Joe Flacco, so it's pretty much the Lamar Jackson show. So I'm very curious to see how he really does without Joe Flacco, without a vet behind him, pretty much giving him the, hey, you're doing okay. I really want to see how he takes that command of, yes, this is my second year. Yes, this is my squad. This is my offensive line. Let's see what we can do. I like to see, because I have admitted I've picked up my Madden 20. Holy shit, Madden 20. They kicked it up a notch. They added a couple things. They took away a couple things. Holy shit. I literally, the day I got it, downloaded it. The Colts, I was the Colts, and I can't believe I'm about to say this. It was the Colts and the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. I whooped that ass, 42-10. Andrew Luck was the MVP, so maybe that might be a Super Bowl prediction. I know we can kick the shit out of the Cowboys because we shut them out last year in our own... at home. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful game. I got a bunch of family members who are Cowboys fans, and I have never, ever seen I've never seen my cousin cry until I literally watched the Colts whoop the shit out of the Cowboys last year. I think it was like 24-0. I don't even remember. All I know is the Cowboys had a big goose egg, and my Colts just kept balling. Looked like, goddamn, they were just beautiful. Beautiful. But, yeah, The Browns, they're pretty much talking up still the big game of, yeah, this is our team, we're going to go to the Super Bowl, blah, 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 blah. Well, we'll see. I honestly think all this big talk with the Browns is smoke and mirrors. I think, honestly, they might be 8-8. I think they'll still be a wild card team. I do see them going to the playoffs. I don't see them going deep into the playoffs. I see them being maybe a wild card and getting knocked the fuck out by whoever the dog pound gets. But good luck to the Browns. I'm not, I feel for them losing teams, man, that keep losing and losing and losing and losing. Not like the New York Giants. That's just stupidity. Eli is done, y'all. I'm going to say it now. Eli Manning is done. Has been done for the past, I'm going to say it, 3 years. That fool has been done. I haven't really seen shit out of him in the past 3 years that has made me go, there's Eli. There's the Eli I know. There's the Eli that went to the Super Bowl not once, but twice and beat the shit out of Tom Brady. Not once, but twice. The first one, that was just pure luck. That was just a beautiful throw. But the catch was even better, the helmet catch. I think he caught it like right here on the helmet or whatever, and he just, that was epic. The second one, yeah, Eli knew exactly what he had to do. He went in there and did the damn thing and got that ring. After that, I think he's done. I feel like Eli's done. It's one of those where I wish Peyton would literally talk to him and go, "Hey, little brother, you're done. You're done. I don't see you getting another Super Bowl and surpassing me. I don't see you breaking any of my records. You're done." I don't understand. I don't understand why Eli, I don't understand why the Giants are still keeping up with Eli. I know it's a Manning, so I know the name puts asses in the seats. But if you're not going to be productive, bro, then there's really no point of you quarterbacking for the Giants anymore. Just like I said for Ben Roethlisberger, man. I like seeing Big Ben when he's healthy. But as soon as the injuries start going around, what is it? September, October, November, late October, early November, when the weather starts changing, and then it's his back, his knee. Something's always wrong with Ben Roethlisberger. I always think it's time. I always feel that it's time. I'm just saying. Just for Big Ben and everybody else to just kind of just chill. Just chill. Just, call it quits. I mean, you got some young bucks coming out of college that actually are pretty damn good. I mean, I did catch the tail end of the, since I do live in the great state of Arizona, I did catch the tail end of the Cardinals-Raiders game tonight. Damn, dude. I don't know. I mean, I have family who are Cardinals fans, so I really, really don't know how I'm going to interpret this year for them. Because honestly, I mean, they got a young buck and a quarterback. He's got an arm. I'm not going to lie, he's got an arm. But it's all about how this rookie's really going to connect with Larry Fitzgerald. Here's my whole thing. I'm not a huge Cardinals fan, but I love Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald, for what he's done for the great state of Arizona, is amazing. I've actually gotten to say hello to Larry Fitzgerald, and he's a really nice fucking dude. Really cool dude. But I feel for him. He's been involved in the league for, like 15, 16 years? Came this close from getting a Super Bowl ring, and he's been dedicated to the Cardinals from the jump. I've always felt that if Larry Fitzgerald would literally give up be a free agent throughout his progression. Now it's too little too late because he's older. But I always felt in his prime, that he should have left Arizona and went somewhere else because he would have a ring by now. I see this guy going into the Hall of Fame, one of the Hall of Famers, one of the great wide receiver Hall of Famers, Larry Fitzgerald. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Call me out on it. I dare you to try to call me out on saying Larry Fitzgerald is not a first-round Hall of Famer. I'll wait for that response. If you got the best argument to tell me that Larry Fitzgerald is not one of the best first ballot Hall of Famers for a wide receiver, by all means, man, bring it. But I feel bad because he's going to be a Hall of Famer without a ring. You know, he does so much for the game. He kills it in the game. You know, it's like he's the only guy that will literally get a pass from his quarterback and in the huddle tap the quarterback on the head saying, "Thank you for that pass." What other fucking player in the NFL actually says that to their quarterback after every play that they actually give him the ball going, "Hey man, thanks for looking out"? Larry fucking Fitzgerald, he's awesome. Awesome. I would love to see him play somewhere else, but I get it. He's one of those where he's dedicated. He's a ride or die. He's a ride or die. He rides or dies with his squad. And I am all about that. With that said, I still think time to time he gets he's shafted. Like, he deserves a ring. This guy deserves a ring. But it's all good though. But yeah, like I said, NFL news, nothing really. Nobody, you know, it's preseason, so of course nobody's really gonna do anything. I mean, they're still working out fucking quarterback situations going on, and shoot, they said somebody's not gonna be a quarterback. Like, they're trying to say that Eli might not be in there all season. We'll see. I'd like to see Eli come out week 1 and then do a real shitty-ass job and then have this young buck come in and even do a worse job and they get the first pick in the draft and they draft another quarterback. That would be awesome. I'll just say that would be the cake. That would be awesome. Like, you know, I'm curious. One team I am curious about, only because what they did. The Denver Broncos have caught my attention, only because they do have Joe Flacco. But Joe's coming off a big, you know, Joe. I don't know how much time Joe Flacco has left. That's just the thing. I don't know how much time that fool has left. How much gas he's got in that tank. You know, I mean, but my big question here, oh yeah, you know what? Damn, now that I'm thinking about it, damn. Now that I'm thinking about it, Washington, the little baby Redskins, that team. What is it? Who's their quarterback? Alex Smith, who had that gruesome leg injury last season? Yeah, I remember watching that in the morning, half awake, half asleep, and going, holy shit, that woke me up. Made my leg hurt. I'm curious to see I'm curious to see what the Redskins got. The Jets are going to be the Jets this year. I'm very curious to see what Drew Brees does. You know, now that he doesn't have his dual backs to rely on his run game, on the running game. Very curious to see that. Plus, I'm also curious to see how, Mark Ingram is in Baltimore now. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to work. Because you got Lamar Jackson, who likes to run. And then you got Mark Ingram, who's a running back. That right there, my friends, is going to be a turf battle on running yards right there. Watch out for that. Especially. I'm also curious because I don't know if anybody's watched Hard Knocks this year. It's got the Oakland Raiders, soon to be the Las Vegas Raiders. Jesus. Out of all the teams going to Vegas, the Raiders. That's a damn shame. But I'm curious because, the Raiders, now, teams that go on Hard Knocks, I've noticed some of them do okay, and then some of them just down. They suck. They suck. So I'm curious to see what Gruden does. I'm also really curious to see, honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I'm curious to see who Gruden gives up on the chopping block again. I mean, he gave up Mac, gave him to the fucking, the Bears? And the Bears said, thank you. And their defense went from nothing to, damn, something. Minus the kicker. God damn, that game makes me laugh, dude. That game makes me laugh. It's like championship game, man. Championship game. Literally. You get iced the first time and you just, boom, right up through the uprights. And you're like, alright, cool. And then next thing you know, you get your second chance and you walk up like a dumbass and just, bing, just like, what was it? Who was that other game? Was it the Steelers last year where that kicker slipped and fell? Oh, man. The look on Mike Tomlin's face. That was classic. That was classic. Yes, it was the Steelers. It was the Steelers because they were looking to go in the playoffs and they needed to win. And that fool, boom, just his feet went right on it. Poor bastard. I shouldn't be laughing, but damn, that was a game. I'm sorry, Steelers fans. I'm sorry if any of my viewers are Steelers fans. I'm really sorry. I didn't really mean to have a really good belly laugh about. I'm fucking sorry. So sorry. But that game, those two kickers in particular were just. I was just, man. I thank my lucky stars. I got Adam Vinatieri for one more year. That guy is ancient. I think he's 44, 45, 50? I don't fucking know. All I know is that every year, that fool's leg gets stronger and stronger and stronger. He's been reported out of our camp, out of Colts camp, kicking field goals 60 yards out. So that's shit. Dude's old, but his foot's acting like it's 20, 21, 18, 16 to 18 years old. He got an 18 to 16-year-old leg, I swear to God. Him and Justin Tucker, man, Gostowski, there are some really good kickers, I ain't gonna lie. And then there are some ones that you just kind of shake your head and go, what the fuck are you doing? What, why? No. But, I don't remember what team picked up somebody from the XFL, or from the 8. What the fuck was that? What was it? The Alliance League? The AAFL? I don't know what the fuck I don't know. All I know is that shitty ass football league that only lasted a few months and then they got discontinued. I didn't really care because I was very happy because of where I live in Tucson. We got ourselves an indoor football team, so my season went from the Colts losing to Kansas City to, oh my God, I have an indoor fucking football. I got an indoor football team. So football actually pretty much extended. It was our first year, Tucson Sugar Skulls. That's a shirt right there. That's their logo. If you guys can see it, that's the logo right there, Tucson Sugar Skulls. First year, this was their first year. Killed it. They went to the playoffs. They had a chance to actually go to the championship game, but we had to beat, the Phoenix Rattlers, the Arizona Rattlers, which are in Phoenix, and those guys are beasts. Beast Mode. Beast. Those guys are good. But I can't. Not gonna knock it. First year out, and we get to the playoffs. That's pretty damn good. But yeah, I guess somebody from the line, he joined some NFL. I don't even know. He's not on the Colts. That's all I know. He ain't on my team, so he's on somebody else's team. So good luck with that. Hopefully he's on none of my subscribers' channel. Hopefully he's on none of my subs. Hopefully people that subscribe to my channel. Hopefully this guy is not on your team, because that's kind of weird. You're going from one professional football league that had some weird-ass fucking rules to the NFL. So you kind of have to adjust with all that. So you went from, like, college ball to this bullshit. Now you're going to the NFL. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Yeah. Oh, so that is going to wrap up my football talk. If I missed any football news, I swear to God, because I've been trying to keep up. I've been trying to keep up with the football news, but I've just been so wrapped up with what's the fuck has been going on with Andrew Luck again. And I have full confidence that he will be available week 1. It's just this guy knows his body more than anybody else, and it's like when he knew his shoulder was going out and he had to call it. I cried. I ain't gonna lie. I cried because I knew we were this close for really getting somewhere, and I was like, he shut it down. Fuck. I mean, I still think pure beast mode for him was the Denver Broncos when Peyton Manning was still, I think this was his second to last season. I cannot remember. It might have been his last season. Shit, I don't remember. No, second to last season. It was the Broncos at Indy. That was the day that, they unveiled the Peyton Manning. Actually, no, he didn't get his statue yet. They didn't have his Fuck, I can't remember. He may or may not have had his statue yet. All I know is that statue's still pretty new, and I want to go and see it. That game, Andrew Luck suffered a lacerated kidney, shoulder separation, a calf injury, and something else wasn't right. Like, if that wasn't enough. And I think Peyton had something going on with him too. That right there tells you two badass quarterbacks. One, you pretty much took over his house. The house that Peyton built. He comes back into his home with open arms, and we all like, hey, Peyton. I still love Peyton. Still loved him when he went to Denver. I hated the fact that he went to Denver, but I loved it. I was like, yes, Peyton's still playing. My man. Got his Super Bowl, so now he's, a 2-time champ with 2 different teams? This is badass. And I think he's in two different divisions. I think he might be the first quarterback to do it. I don't know. Not for sure. But if he is, cool. If not, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that game, epic. But anyways, that ends my NFL chat. I want to change subjects real quick because I did go and see Quentin Tarantino's newest film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Spoiler warning. Warning. Spoiler warning. If you have not seen this film and you plan on going to see it, I suggest that you press pause on this video and probably fast forward, I don't know, a couple minutes. I'm going to say this real quick. So, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Quentin Tarantino, one of my favorite directors. Love his movies. One of my favorite movies of his of all time, honestly, and people don't understand why it's one of my favorite movies, is The Hateful Eight. I fucking loved The Hateful Eight. It was one of those films where, yes, he took that time period of just bad language, how they treated women back in the day, all that shit, threw it all into a badass film and made a damn good film. A lot of my friends did not like that movie at all. They said it was just too long. There was not enough action. Who gives a fuck? The Hateful Eight is my ultimate Quentin Tarantino. Is my ultimate favorite. And then it goes Pulp Fiction, of course. Inglourious Bastards. Gotta love Inglourious Bastards. Reservoir Dogs. You know what? Fuck it. Reservoir Dogs is right up there with the Hateful Eight. Right up there. They're like neck and neck. They're like making out with each other. They're that good. I can't. If you turn on Reservoir Dogs, I'm gonna fucking sit down and watch it. If you turn on Hateful Eight, I'm gonna sit down and probably quote the whole fucking movie because I've seen it that many times where I can quote that movie. Just like, there's certain lines out of Pulp Fiction that I can quote that I just happen to just love, and majority of the lines are Samuel L. Jackson. But anyways, Once Upon a Time. Spoiler warning. And let me just say this so I don't piss anybody off. Spoiler. The movie was pretty damn good. I don't honestly see how Bruce Lee's family is so pissed off with the actor that was portraying Bruce Lee. Like, I thought the guy who played Bruce Lee was actually pretty damn good, man. Like, the whole scene between him and Brad Pitt was fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. It was hilarious / badass. Like, I'm not a Brad Pitt fan, but I'm actually turning the like, he made me turn the corner. I didn't really care for him in Inglourious Bastards because there were so many other characters that I liked out of Inglourious Bastards. But Brad Pitt in this film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I actually really like. Just certain things that he does in the film makes him actually a pretty damn good, cool guy. I ain't gonna lie. But my boy, Leo DiCaprio, fucking killed it. Killed it. I smell another Oscar for that boy. He should have 2 already. I ain't gonna lie. He should have got it for The Wolf of Wall Street. Tell me I'm wrong. Actually, honestly, fuck it. He should have gotten an Oscar a long time ago for the very first film I ever saw Leonardo DiCaprio in was What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Okay? I honestly thought Leonardo DiCaprio in What's Eating Gilbert Grape was actually mentally retarded. I really thought that dude. I really thought Leonardo DiCaprio was like that until I saw him in an interview and he started talking. And I said, "Holy shit, he's really good." He shocked the shit out of me because I really thought that this kid. I was like, this kid killed it in this movie, man. Somebody give this kid an Oscar. But no, I do think he should have got it for that. But anyways, back to the movie. Spoiler. Margaret Robbie. I always fuck up her name. I always mess up her name. She's so gorgeous, and I feel bad that I mess up her name. I think it's Margaret Robbie. Somebody help me out with the pronunciation. She was awesome. She was really good. And I have to say, on Quentin Tarantino's end, how he attacked the Sharon Tate story, the Manson Sharon Tate story back in that era, because it does take place while Manson's running around doing his thing. So, there you go. That was one spoiler. I didn't really spoil it for you. But it does take place during the whole Manson, when it gets close to the Sharon Tate infamous murders. I will leave it at that. But how he wrote it and directed the final, I'm going to say the last half hour, because it gets real fucking intense, was amazing. I honestly think if Sharon Tate, if any of her relatives are still living and they saw this film, they would be actually very happy on how he paid homage to her. There we go. Paid homage to her. And didn't glorify anything. I mean, I'm gonna start going into like really big spoilers. So I'm just gonna shut it right there. So, no, it was a really good film. So if you have the time and you got the money and you've got about 2 hours and it's a one Tarantino movie that doesn't hit the 3-hour mark, surprisingly. So it's about 2 hours, 20 minutes. Stay for the whole. I'll spoil the fuck out of this right now. Stay all the way through the credits on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, because the film doesn't end right when it ends, but then you have the credits. But the credits is like its own little fucking mini movie, which is awesome. Which is fucking awesome. So stay for the whole credits. And then, because the movie's so good, I actually downloaded the fucking soundtrack, because the soundtrack was awesome. The soundtrack was killer. Like, I was literally in the movie theater, like, humming some of the songs, because, I mean, I felt bad for this guy sitting next to me, because I was literally just, just having a good old time watching Quentin Tarantino's film, and going, dude, this is a good song. This is a good song. Holy shit, oh man, they're gonna add this song in. Oh man, they're gonna add, okay, cool, let's add this song in there. A lot of awesome music. That's one thing I can say about Quentin Tarantino and his movies. He sticks when he has the genre or the or the year that he does the music to like what it should be. Like, I think that's why I like his movies so much, because it's like, I mean, for instance, Reservoir Dogs, the infamous scene, one of the infamous scenes, or I can just say the best infamous scene in Reservoir Dogs is when, I don't remember the actor's name, I just know he was in the fucking movie Free Willy as the mom, as Homeboy's mom's boyfriend, I think, or some fuck, dude, I haven't seen Free Willy since it fucking came out in the early 90s, man, as a kid. Anyways, like, that's all I remember that dude for Free Willy. And Kill Bill, there we go, and Kill Bill, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking blank out. Oh, the girl with the fucking eye patch, her fucking brother. Fuck, if you remember her name, please put it in the comments. I am totally blanking on her name, and it's gonna piss me off because I loved her in Kill Bill. She killed it. Oh my god, it's gonna fucking kill me. It's gonna rack my brain until I fucking remember it. I'll probably have to come back on the fucking video and be like, remembered. And plus, I'm too lazy right now to go on my tablet and Google it. So, I need y'all's help on that. Yeah, but like, even that infamous scene in fucking Reservoir Dogs with Free Willy, with the dude from Free Willy and fucking Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. When he turns on the radio and it's all the cool sounds of like that radio station, it's like the cool sounds of the 80s and shit, and they start playing that infamous, that badass song, dude, and he just starts dancing. It's like, well, and then he just fucking just hacks that dude's ear off, and he's just talking to him like, hello. That part is awesome. That is the most badass shit you can ever do to somebody, just because you're that pissed off. Because it's one of the baddest scenes ever. And then of course you go to like his other films and like Pulp Fiction, you've got infamous scenes throughout that whole movie. I mean, like, one of my favorite scenes is like when you got John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson sitting in the car, and Homeboy shoots him in the fucking head. And he gets all that blood in there, and he's got to go to Quentin Tarantino's house, and he's like, nah, what the fuck is that? Get that shit out of here. That's one part I love. The other part I love is when Uma Thurman and John Travolta are both sitting at the diner, and she asks for a milkshake, and Homeboy is all talking about the price of the milkshake. That part was awesome. As a cook, that made me that fucking part always makes me laugh, because I'm just like, right, you don't pay like $9 for a fucking milkshake. You better get that fucking milkshake. Better be the damn best fucking milkshake you've ever had, people. Damn. And then of course, Of course, that scene in Pulp Fiction. Our homegirl ODs. And he's got a fucking boom! Fuck. And then, of course, the scene with Ving Rhames, but that's all I gotta say. All I gotta say is Ving Rhames in Pulp Fiction, and y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. I ain't even gonna go into detail with that, because that poor dude, poor Ving Rhames. Poor Ving, he's a badass actor, but damn, poor dude. Poor character. I feel for him in that fucking movie right there. But like I said, Tarantino, he's got some memorable, so I kind of agree with, if he does do Star Trek, he's gonna do it right. Tarantino is just like me, a lifelong Trek fan who wants Trek back. We do not and don't want none of this Star Trek Discovery bullshit. I'm sorry. If any of my subscribers are a Star Trek Discovery fan, then you have fucking subscribed to the wrong goddamn channel, because I hate Discovery. I hate Discovery so bad. So bad. It makes me want to fucking vomit. That is the worst piece of fucking Star Trek I've ever seen. You know what? I used to think Star Trek Enterprise with, what the fuck is his name? Scott Bakula? Where the fuck his name is? What is it? Yeah, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't even know. That's how much that's how much I cared about Star Trek Enterprise. Now it goes on my Star Trek. This is my personal Star Trek, Big C's personal Star Trek list of my favorite shit. It goes, and I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for my favorite Star Trek series: Deep Space Nine, Voyager, TNG, the original series. I'm fucking even gonna say it. Enterprise. Discovery's way the fuck over there in hell. I'm hoping, swear to God, like, it's so sad. It's so, god damn it. Now I'm on a fucking rampage about Star Trek Discovery. Fuck it. You know what? We're gonna make a long video. So I hope when you guys watch this, you guys got a lot of shit to do around the house or wherever you guys are at, work, on the road. Like, it's been a while since I've seen you guys, so I'm kind of like bringing everything together. I might do 1 or 2 videos tonight, or I just might do this all in big one. I'm probably gonna do this all in one big wrap. We'll just see what happens. But Star Trek Discovery, okay. When the whole world, the whole Trek Nation found out that they were bringing Star Trek back, I was like, yes. Yes, yes. And then they said what it was going to be about. I was even more intrigued. I was like, oh, wow, this is before Kirk and Spock. So we're going to see missions before Kirk and Spock were even a thought of. They're probably still somewhere in the galaxy, roaming around on the Enterprise somewhere. So it caught my attention. And then they decided, hey, we're going to have the series premiere on CBS, and then if you really want to watch the rest of it, it's going to be on CBS All Access. Cool. Cool. So, me, like every other Trek fan, I was working, so I DVR'd it, got home, did my nightly routine. As I'm sitting there with a badass bowl, sparked it up, turned it on, and it started off okay. I was like, okay, just like every other first episode of Star Trek, trying to develop the storyline, characters, get you into the Star Trek spirit. But you know what? With every fucking season of Star Trek, you didn't have to, sorry, I had to close the door there. It's like, you didn't have to really get into it. So, you were just kind of invested. It kind of just threw you in there where you're just like, whoa, this is Star Trek. Not Discovery. Discovery was, you were just kind of sitting there going, okay, Michelle Yeoh. Okay, who the fuck is this? Michael Burnham. Who the fuck is Michael? See, you can tell I'm getting heated because I'm starting to sweat, dude. That's how much I hate Star Trek Discovery, dude. It gets my blood fucking boiling, dude, to the point where I start to perspire like I'm doing right now. So, we get that. Then you get to see Discovery itself. Beautiful spacecraft. I was like, she's beautiful. Discovery, the ship Discovery is beautiful. Beautiful spacecraft. And then we get into the bullshit. You get into the fucking Klingons, man. God damn it. As a lover of the fucking Klingon Federation, kapla, motherfuckers. Okay? I have the Klingon dictionary. I speak fluent in Klingon, okay? You can ask my mother. She bought me the book. I wanted it when I was a kid at my first Star Trek convention ever. Bought it, memorized it cover to cover. I can speak fluent in Klingon to whoever wants to talk Klingon. We can have that conversation. We can do a live stream in fucking Klingon if we really wanted to. I don't know if y'all want to, but I'd have to put subtitles because y'all wouldn't understand unless you speak it, you wouldn't understand what the hell we're saying. But then we get to see what the fuck they look like. It's like, hang on, because I'm fucking sweating right now. That's how heated. Hold on. Let me fucking dry my face off real quick. Okay. It's like, their face, like, their fucking, like, their forehead is like, I can't even, like, it's so, like, fucked up. Like, their forehead's not even, like, Worf, dude. You know how, like, Worf has those, like, it looks like somebody took, like, a bunch of fucking silly putty or Play-Doh. Actually, no, silly putties, but yeah, silly putty, because Play-Doh cracks and shit. Like, if somebody took a bunch of, like, silly putty and kind of, like, took their hands and it has those badass indentions. But these ones look like they took the fucking silly putty and they were just like, they had some kid, they had their fucking, like, 2-year-old kid go, here, baby, make me something. They said, okay, and did that. And it's like, what the fuck is that? And then you get to their fucking nose. Okay, so, you see my nose. It kind of looks like, I can't believe I'm about to make this analogy, but it kind of looks like my nose, but worse. So it's like, it goes up like this, and then it's like, you got 3 fucking extra nostril holes right here, and you're like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That's not even, no. What the fuck? No. That is not Star Trek, bro. I'm gonna start acting like my girl, Mecha Random, without a writing card back. Not fucking Star Trek. Not Star Trek, bro. That is not Star Trek. And then we gotta start throwing F-bombs and all this other, and I'm like, whoa. Okay, so what? Yes, we did have our first oh shit moment in Star Trek Generations. That right there, my friends, was reasonable because why? For the first time we actually saw, we already saw it before, but we actually really got to acknowledge the fact that yes, the Enterprise at that point in time in Generations was being separated because there was bad shit going on, people. Horrible shit going on. And so, of course, yes, they had to do a crash landing. And then, of course, yes, we get that really cool fucking line from the one person that could deliver that line. Data. Sitting there, looking at the view screen, and you see all this shit coming at you, and this fool said, oh, shit. Mwah! Star Trek Discovery, you guys are just throwing F-bombs and shit just like that, just like no other. Just because, why? You're not on TV. That's what I figured. You're not on TV, you're streaming. I understand bringing back Star Trek, you're trying to get a new audience, but god damn it. You gotta stick to the original audience. Me, the 30-year-olds, the 40-year-olds, the 50-year-olds, the 60-year-olds, the 70-year-olds. All of us, before you get to these new SJ motherfucking W's and all these new millennials are like, oh my god, Star Trek Discovery is like the best fucking thing that has ever been created. Fuck all the other trilogies. They are nothing. Star Trek Discovery is it. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because if I were to talk to some new fucking millennial and go, have you seen Trouble with Tribbles? They'd be like, what the fuck is a tribble? I'd be like, oh, God. Oh. It's like, have you seen Captain Picard get assimilated by the Borg? What the fuck is the Borg? They don't know. Like, I was really hoping Star Trek Discovery was really going to be about discovering how things are the way they are in the Star Trek universe. Like, I'm still pitching and I'm still fingers fucking crossed that, I swear to God, if somebody from CBS All Access could get a hold of this fucking video and just show like this, like quick, I don't even know. I'm going to say like a minute of this video. I want a Borg prequel. I want to see how the Borg originated and got all the badass cybernetic shit. I want to see how... I mean, yes, we've had episodes of the Borg, you know, and I do get... Yes, we did have that one episode in Voyager that was like an hour and a half that was really, really fucking good. That had to do with Seven of Nine's parents, where you found out, yes, Seven of Nine's parents actually were the first people to, one, track down the Borg, do research on the Borg. They did the damn thing until they were sadly assimilated, and then we got the hottest piece of Borg ass ever in Jerry Ryan, 7 of 9. Thank you very much. Got my hormones raging as a teenager. Ugh. Like, I had a mad crush on B'Elanna Torres. Love that Klingon, dude. I swear to God, dude. I swear to God, if Klingons existed in the world, I'd be married to one. I'd be fucking married to one. Endless blood wine. I got a badass girl who just don't give a fuck. God, that'd be awesome to have a Klingon for a girlfriend. Just take her into a bar and be like, yo, she touched me. Go handle that. That'd be awesome. Awesome. That'd be fucking awesome. I mean, like, I would love to see Star... I mean, god damn it, CBS. And now you're giving us Picard. You know, and I'm pissed. I'm really pissed. I'm really pissed. I'm really pissed off at this. I'm really pissed off at how they're doing Star Trek Picard. We were supposed to get Star Trek Picard in December. Late December, like close to New Year's. So I was hoping for a badass birthday present in December of having Star Trek Picard. No, I get a shitty birthday present by going to see Star Wars, the last, what is it, The Rise of Skywalker? Fuck me. Ugh. Happy fucking birthday to me, man. God damn, that's my birthday movie, is fucking Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. Fuck. Last of the Wokeness. That's what they should have called it, The Rise of the Wokeness. Damn, dude, like, that's another fucking saga I'm sad to see die, you know? My wife, huge Star Wars fan. She loves her some Star Wars. And I mean, it's sad to watch. It's sad when you tell your wife when they came out with the new ones, not the prequels, not episode 1, 2, and 3, these new ones, like The Force Awakens and on. And it's sad when you're sitting in a movie theater. I'll tell you, cool story, true story. When The Force Awakens came out, that was my birthday movie. You fuckers need to stop putting out Star Wars shit during my fucking birthday month. Goddamn. Please, Disney. Like, so, Force Awakens comes out. My parents, my aunt, my wife were like, happy birthday, we're going to go see, I was like, okay, cool, let's go see Star Wars, let's go see what it's all about. Let's go see how, hopefully, they kind of revamped, 2009 Star Trek with like, hey-o, and then it got fucking stupid. Stupid J.J. Abrams. And I literally, I'm not gonna lie, I took a fucking good 25 minute nap. I missed the first 20 fucking minutes of The Force Awakens. I still haven't seen the first 20 minutes of The Force Awakens, so I couldn't really fucking tell you what happened. But when I woke up and I look at my wife, and she just has pure sadness on her face of just going, this is not Star Wars. And then when we leave the movie theater and get in the car and have my wife literally utter the words that I just told you, that this is not Star Wars, what the fuck did George Lucas give up to Disney? Well, and now, thank you Disney, because now my wife does not want to go to Galaxy's Edge. Boom! So that trip's canceled. So excited. So excited. So, I mean, if honestly, Disney, if you guys were gonna do the park, at least have some fucking original characters. I'm so sad seeing these videos of people going to Galaxy's Edge, and of course you see the Millennium Falcon, and there are some discrepancies, but whatever. And then they go, this is it. This is Galaxy's Edge. Da 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 da. And that's it. Like, you don't really see the Star Wars life. Like, I remember back in my day when I used to go, when Star Trek conventions where you went and you didn't have to pay $100 to take a fucking picture with William Shatner or any of the characters, where you just literally stood in line for hours with all your memorabilia, and then when you got up to the table and you saw Captain Kirk or John Luke or Janeway or the Cisco or any of the characters throughout the four series, they would literally go, "Hi, how are you?" Shake your hand. "Oh, you want to take a picture? Come around here. Let's take a picture. What do you have for me? Okay. Is there anything else you want me to sign? Holy shit, yeah, go ahead. Sign my whole fucking book. That'd be awesome." Now it's like they go, "You got this? Okay, cool. I'll sign this. Bye." It's sad. It's sad. I miss those conventions. That's probably why I haven't really been wanting to go to Comic-Con or Star Trek Las Vegas, because it's so sad. Like, we've lost fandom to character connection, where you can actually stand there for maybe a couple minutes while you got all thousands of people standing behind you, but they don't give a shit because they're one step closer from asking their question. And actually being able to take the time and go, "Oh my god, dude, I'm really talking to William." I remember the day I met William Shatner. That was a badass day. I was 6 years old. Pasadena, California, my first Star Trek convention. I stood in William Shatner's line for 4 hours. Trooper. Okay, mind you, as a kid. And I remember when I met him, it was William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy and George Takei. All three of them. And Nichelle Nichols. Boom, 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 boom. All of them, literally. As soon as I walked up with I'm a huge trading card fan. Walked up there with my book of trading cards, and I had the cards that I wanted each of them to sign. And I remember when I met William Shatner, he was like, "How are you?" I said I was great. He asked me where I was from. I told him where I was from. He asked me how my grades were in school. I said, you have to ask my mom. And he asked my mom, and my mom said, she could do better, and blah, 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 blah. And then coming around, having him go, come here, and go around the table and have William Shatner put his arm around this 7-year-old was awesome. And then go, "Hey, have you met my friend Leonard Nimoy?" Just keep going. And it's like, oh my god. And having my mom and my aunt literally take all my memorabilia down the line and going, "I need this card signed, this card signed, this card signed." As I'm taking pictures with Leonard Nimoy, George Takei, Nichelle Nichols. I mean, I was so... I remember the day I met Nichelle Nichols that day, the same day. I cried because she was honestly the first African American actress that I really, really saw. That I really, really was like, wow. You know, besides Whoopi Goldberg, you know, I liked Whoopi Goldberg back in the day because of her comedy and not really for her acting. But acting-wise, Nichelle Nichols was the first African-American that I actually really, really fucking saw. So, that to me was huge for me. So when I come full circle and I hear that we are coming back with Picard and then we get the first trailer, which is kind of cryptic because we're like, oh shit, something happened. He's no longer in Starfleet. What the fuck happened? And then you drop the second trailer at, what, Comic-Con this year? But here's what pissed me off. If you knew you were having a Star Trek convention in Las fucking Vegas, why the fuck would you guys go to fucking San Diego Comic-Con and drop all this information at Comic-Con? Instead of waiting another fucking week and going to Star Trek Las Vegas and really doing it. Like, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to go to Star Trek Las Vegas this year, is because I was like, oh my god, they're going to have a lot of Picard news. They're going to have a lot of, hopefully, they're going to have a lot of, like, extra Star Trek news. You know, maybe, just maybe, you know, J.J. Abrams, like, will fucking kill himself on stage in front of everybody and we'll all just stand up and cheer. Fuck, I don't know. And then, you know, thank God, you know, and then we find out Comic-Con happens and it's like, oh, shit. I feel so bad for everybody that went to Star Trek Las Vegas this year and spent all that fucking money on nothing. Because you really didn't get the satisfaction. Trekkies didn't get their satisfaction. Comic-Con got their satisfaction. Y'all fucked up this year. Because this year, you know, I heard that Star Trek Las Vegas was more Discovery bound, which, no, who the fuck wants that? It's like you gave out the memorabilia with the fucking Discovery logo. Who the fuck really wants that? Yeah. So, Trek fans, fingers crossed, yo. I am going to be streaming. I am going to be watching Picard. I am going to be doing videos. I am really, really fucking hoping that Star Trek Picard is good. Because if not, it's gonna hurt me every episode that I watch this that I have to rip it. If I have to rip it. I don't want to rip this show. Like, this is the last... This is the last straw for Star Trek, honestly, for me in my eyes. You killed it with J.J. Abrams in these fucking movies. I mean, 2009 Star Trek was actually pretty fucking good. And then Into Darkness was, The only reason why I really got into Darkness was because it was Benedict Cumberbatch as fucking Khan. He made the movie. That was it. Star Trek Beyond? Holy shit. I've never fell asleep watching a Star Trek movie. Even the motion picture, I'll stay awake for that. That was the first fucking Star Trek movie I actually slept and had a good 2-hour nap. Actually, you know, I woke up right when they were playing the Beastie Boys. If that tells you how much I really cared. And I'm a huge Trek fan, and I hate saying that. But, yeah. So, other news that just came across... Oh, shit, what is this? So, oh, nice. So, I don't know if anybody's planning on watching Batwoman. I am. I'm a huge DC fan. I'm going to watch that, and I'm going to rip the shit out of that, too. I already know it. Because I'm about to rip this shit right now, because I just saw the article that, yeah, they're making Batwoman fucking vegan. What the fuck? Why? Why? Why would you make this... Fuck me. This show's just getting more woke and woke. Like, all these little trailers that they keep hitting up, like that tattoo trailer, Like when you see her going through the tattoo shop and they're all getting the fucking Batwoman symbol and they're like, oh my god, it's like they're selling out like hotcakes. Like what the fuck? Oh my god. That'd be like Bruce Wayne going into a fucking tattoo parlor and everybody getting the bat symbol. But you know what? The bat symbol's a badass symbol. Hello. I was gonna say hello. I don't know if y'all can see it, but hello. My wedding band is the infamous bat symbol, yo. Nobody wants a Batwoman. What the fuck, man? You know, and then, like, you go back to the previous trailer before that when, you know, you see her walking out and you got this girl sitting there and she's like, says whatever. And then, you know, she walks by and the security guard's like, I wouldn't do that. Only makes him want more. And then she goes and gives this bitch her gold watch. And then she, like, looks at him, gives him a fucking smirk. I'm like, what? Why? Why are we still feeding these SJWs everything that we need? Why? That's like an infamous fucking question. Why are we still providing SJWs with fuel? With fuel. This just needs to stop. Like, I'm sorry. I work with SJWs all fucking day. I don't want it on my TV anymore. I'm tired of the wokeness. I miss nudity on TV. I miss looking at some good pieces of ass. I miss sex scenes on TV, for crying out loud. Okay? I know we're all human. Like, come on, man. It's like, no, now it's like, oh, the SJWs don't like sex scenes. Cut. Oh, the SJWs think females need to be more stronger. Okay. Like, I'm done with the MCU. Like, the only, like, movie I'm really looking forward to on Phase 4 is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse. That's it! That's it! Marvel, you done fucked me up, man. Especially with Infinity War. And you know what scene you fucked me up on? Because I fucking said it in the movie theater when everybody was coming out and the fucking fight was going on. And they fucking pan the camera. And then you see all the way. I was like, here we fucking go. Fucking Phase 4. The series of the Battle of the Bitches. The strong bitches. Okay. So now we got, what? Thor, Love and Thunder? Who gives a fuck? Black Panther 2, I do care about. Wakanda Forever. Doctor Strange, I care about. Fantastic Four, they better not fuck that up. I swear to God, dude. If I don't see 4 white people, and this is coming from a black person, okay? So you know this is legit. If I don't see 4 white people, 4 of you, in a fucking Fantastic Four movie, I'm done. Stick to the comics if you're going to do comic book movies. Don't change the comics. If they were going to change them, they would have changed them in the comic books in the first place. Just leave them the way they are. You know, I'm waiting for them to fuck up Batman and make him black, and I'm like, God damn it. Instead of him being in Gotham City, he'll probably be in fucking Watts or Compton or some shit. That's the one that I'm really waiting for so I can go, I'm done. I'm done. Just done. Because if you fuck with Batman like you're doing right now with Robert Pattinson, motherfucker, you better be the baddest, darkest knight ever. You better access your inner Christian Bale, Michael Keaton. Shit, I'll even throw Val Kilmer in there, man. Ball it up, bro. And do it right, because I swear to God, this Batman movie that they are making is very crucial because it was a very big comic. It was a very big comic for this kid. I love this comic that they're actually doing. So, please do it right. Holy shit, I've been fucking making a video for almost 70 minutes. It's time to wrap it up. Yeah, fuck, yeah. So it's time for me to go to bed. It's time for this chef to go to bed and get ready for another workday. So, if you like what you see, tell your buddies, tell them to subscribe. This is Big C. Leave your comments down below. I'm gonna try, if you guys leave your comments, I'm gonna try to write you guys back this time. I was like, the only reason why I didn't last time was because I was having issues with my fucking computer, all this shit. So, leave your comments, let your buddies know what the fuck is up over here, because hopefully within 24 hours I can actually go back and do what I want to do and just live stream and talk to all of you guys. So, like I said, this is Big C. I hope you all have a great night, early morning, whatever time it is in your time and your part of the world. Love is love, everybody. I'm out.